Hi, air signs. It's your girl Bree from Bree Lovely Tarot 888, and I'm here to do What's Your Story reading for the week of November 26th to December 3rd. All messages may not resonate with you, so if you would like, you could take a look at your sun, moon, and rising sign. I know for me, sometimes my moon sign or my rising sign may be more relevant than my sun sign, so you never know. Let me see. Nope, that's it. So I already pre-shuffled the cards because I basically set up everything. I haven't really even looked at anything except for the bottom of the deck. And the question for what's your story is, what are you leaving behind? What are you leaving behind? Okay. So for Gemini. Okay. In the past, or you may be thinking about the past and, you know, how wonderful it was, or just feeling nostalgic. Well, the question is, what are you leaving in the past? So, yeah, just thinking about the past and things that have transpired. And either the things of the past are the things that you remember are very bad, and it's just something that you really don't want to think about, or something that gives you a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, a lot of paranoia, or you're just feeling like, it's like you feel really bad about how things transpired in the past, or you feel really bad as though you feel really bad that the past isn't the same as it was before. Something that you tried to hold on to, something that you felt was valuable to you, something that you felt gave you stability. Most likely it was a relationship. And in this relationship or situation from the past, or the feeling that it's left you with, it's feeling as though you have to guard and protect yourself. Feeling as though you can't really, or don't want to, handle the pressure that comes with this relationship, with this partnership, whatever this is. What are you leaving in the past? You're leaving the past behind because it puts you in a space where you realize that the things that you were holding on to, the things that you were trying to defend, weren't really worth it. What have you learned? You've learned that from looking at the past, and the things that you have invested in, the things that you were trying to hold on to. It was like, it's like the feeling of, I got a little bit, and I don't know if I'm going to get any more. So I'm going to hold on to this as tightly as I can, because I don't know when the next time I'm going to get something like this. From looking at this Four of Coins in a position that is that. Because I feel like this decision was driven from a place of lack and not really feeling as though before you didn't have everything you needed or the thing that you wanted. And when you got something that you wanted, you held on to it so tightly. And even like with this, it's like you tried to hold on to this so tightly, to the point where the serpent is what you thought was your truth is actually conflicting with your ultimate truth. That this is something that you've built. There's a phase of your life that you need to leave behind. Or someone is feeling like you're a phase that they need to leave behind. Because they felt guarded. They felt like they always had to defend themselves. They felt as though it's like you can't win for losing, can't win for trying type of mentality. Oh, I'm tired. Excuse me. 6 of Cups, 9 of Swords, 4 of Coins, 2 of Cups, 7 of Staff. Looking at your past and looking at your childhood has really encoded in your mind what you see as valuable and what you need and what you feel as though you should hold on to. We have the Sun card here. So the Sun card represents truth, acknowledgement. It represents promotions. It represents growth. And the Sun card is positive. It's time to clear your energy. Start off from a clean slate. From you feeling like you have to defend yourself. It's like putting you in a situation to where you feel like, where you can honestly say, I've learned from this, from feeling like I always got to protect myself and my interest and what I'm doing above others or other people doing that to me. This could represent a positive ending to a situation. A situation ending in your favor. Or a person is looking in the past as far as dealing with you and realizing that you put them through a lot of mental stress, or you arose in them a lot of mental stress. and they tried to hold on to the relationship, or they tried to hang on to this energy. They tried to stay within, the relationship. But they felt as though in doing that, they also had to protect themselves. In a relationship, you or the other person shouldn't feel as though you have to protect yourself from the person that you're with. You shouldn't feel as though you cannot be open and that you have to be guarded with the person that you lay your head with every day. What are you leaving behind? You're leaving behind a part of your life where you had to fight the things that it wasn't like you were fighting for. Oh yeah, okay, wait. You felt as though you had to fight for it. You felt as though you had to defend it. Or you felt as though you had to defend yourself when it came to dealing with other people. And now you realize that that's not the wave. That's not the way. That's not something that, something that you want to do. Or you or somebody else is trying to hold on to some information real tight, but it ended up coming out anyway. Page of Cups. So with this, it's like these two are the same person. It's like you're starting over again. You're starting over again. You realize that you're leaving behind this energy of the past because you realize that the energy that you put into certain things, especially from the past, you didn't get the same type of reciprocation back, or you felt as though you were always giving, and not really receiving back. Or other people feel like that. They feel as though they have to protect their love from you, or you feel as though you have to protect your love from other people. Because somebody might want to take advantage of that. Or just knowing that from what you learned, from what you've been through with the Eight of Cups, that you need to leave behind a certain kind of mentality where you feel like it's you against the world, or this other person, or the person just had like a complete clarity and understanding of the situation, to where now they want to start all over again. And most likely by themselves. They want to start over again, figure out what love is for them. Because the love that they had before, they're leaving that in the past, because they realize that that love is toxic and it's not the type of love that they need in their life or that they want to give. So thank you, Gemini, and I wish you the best. Love you. Thank you very much. Next is Libra. Let's see, 15, 20. Hi, Libra. It's your girl, Bree Lovely. Okay. I don't know why the moon card is the only one in reverse, but ooh. All right. I'm so tired right now. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this, Libra. My ascendant sign. All right, so Libra, what have you learned? Going into things, beginning projects, starting new things, starting new ventures. Yeah. Truth revealed. What are you leaving behind? Truth revealed. Secrets revealed. Lies revealed. Not really knowing what you're doing or what you're getting into. Knowing what something is, still going after it, or not knowing enough about something and still going after it. And what I mean by knowing what something is and still going after it, it's like, you know what it is, you know it's not going to lead to anything, but yet you still do it anyway. Because it leaves you in a place feeling like you got to balance and juggle different people and situations. You want to move forward. You want to be victorious. You're learning from, what have you learned from your past? Or what are you leaving behind? I know you better go lay down.
I'm hot.
You're hot. Go take off your shirt and go lay back down. Awesome. There you go. You can do it. You can do it. Sorry. Come here, babe. Yeah, so that just got, it's like, know what you want before going forward into it. It's like, all right. No, lay down. Know what you want before going into it. You know, don't just blindly go into something, or go into something and you know what it is, but thinking that you can juggle it or you can deal with it, when it's actually just adding more of a burden to you. Know what you want and go for it. Be prepared. And at the same time, you know, just move forward. And then here we go with the ace of wands. So the 3 of wands and the ace of wands together, the 4 of wands. Move into something that's going to bring you more stability. That's what you want. What you learned is that you want more stability in your life. You know, don't just blindly jump into something and then make up your mind. Make a decision. This is what I want. This is what I'm going after. This is what I'm going after. I'm moving forward. This is what I'm going after. You don't want to be here juggling people and things and situations and outcomes and stuff like that. No, because you don't want to go into something not really knowing what you're getting into, or knowing what you're getting into and thinking that you can change the situation or you can balance it into your own favor. You know what you want. Don't just say, like, that's like meeting a guy and he seems perfect to you, but he's emotionally unavailable, or he's not ready for a relationship. He seems so perfect. Oh my God, he's so perfect. But he's not ready for a relationship. All right, don't say, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to go in there. I know that, or he already told me that, or she already told me she's not ready for a relationship, or it all seems good. I really don't know what I'm getting into. And then get in a situation where you feel like you juggling where you feel as though you have to put more value into something, or you have to just weigh the pros and cons with dealing with somebody. Hold on. Yeah. Bless you. Feeling so you gotta balance the situation. You gotta choose between how you feel and how they feel. That's what you leave it in the past. Because you're gonna start realizing that you're gonna start going after what you want, being prepared for what you want, knowing what you want and being prepared for it, knowing all the risks, calculated risks, which ultimately, with this Three of Wands here, is saying that if you focus on your intention, that's what you're going to get out of it. So, or whatever you're focused on and moving forward in, you're going to get it. You're going to see victory in that. So if you're looking for a specific type of person, all you have to do is claim that intention. I want this type of person. And that'll be the person that you should, I'm not going to say go after, but those should be the people that you pursue that fall under that category. You know, don't just feel as though you gotta, like I said, balance, or I'm not going to say struggle, but feel as though you need to compromise. Because in real love, there's no compromise. It doesn't feel like a compromise. When it's true love, or when you're with somebody who is compatible with you, it doesn't feel like a struggle trying to maintain a relationship, you know? Y'all will both understand what it takes to keep the relationship stable. And to the point to where at least, you know, like, a lot of people have problems coming from inside their relationship. I feel as though the test of a true relationship is when outside things try to penetrate your situation, and y'all can both withstand that and move forward. But maybe you're realizing that the way that you approach things, or the type of people that you've approached in the past weren't necessarily it's something that you want to leave behind. Like I said, what are you leaving behind? You're leaving that behind, and you're going after something that you feel is more your flavor. Instead of just going into things, like I said, not knowing what to expect, or going into things not knowing what to expect, or going into things knowing exactly what it is, but thinking that you can, just deal with it. Nobody just wants to just deal with love. Nobody just want to deal with a job. Nobody just wants to deal with family and friends. You want to enjoy these things. So, okay. That's Libra, my ascendant sign. So I ain't trying to beat up on y'all. I totally understand. All right, Libra. And then we have Aquarius. Hey, Aquarius. It's your girl, Bree. And here we go. What are you leaving behind, Aquarius? My sun sign. Hey. Oh, look at that. Okay. Hold on a second. I like that. Okay. Let's see about this. Ooh. Okay. So Aquarius, this is the card of hope. This is the Aquarius card. This is the card of hope. This is the card of wishes and healing. What are you leaving behind? It's like, I feel as though you're looking at your approach, like, so this is the same person. This is the same person in a way. Have a lot of hope that something would work out for you. Okay. Hope in the situation, or you may have had hope and had victory in the situation with a person who, is very independent, probably like an entrepreneurial type, want to do things on their own or make their own money their own way. Somebody who either you or the other person either had a lot of patience or lacked patience. And what I feel as though it's like maybe you had so much hope that you move forward too fast and hastily and so passionately, and people try to, or your own thoughts try to bring you down. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, Temperance. There needs to be a balance, more stability. You know what? I feel as though with the Star here and the Temperance here, both of these cards represent healing. You're to a place now to where you have to manage and maintain your healing, and from what you've learned, what are you leaving behind? You're moving forward. You're hopeful. You have positive intentions. You're a pure mind, or at least you need to be. You're moving forward into victory because you're focused on this victory. You're focused on this victory, and you are very passionate. Other people say that you're very passionate about what you're moving forward towards. And you're not going to allow the past to keep coming up and haunting you and keep bothering you. Because, yeah, there are people who have hurt you. There are people who have twisted that knife in your back. There are people who have done very wrong things to you, or you to other people. And it's time, now we come to a place where it's time to balance our feelings, or get grounded in how we express our feelings. Let me see. If I read it like this. You have hope that you're going to be successful moving forward. King of Staffs, Nine of Cups. Don't ignore your feelings. Don't be so wrapped up in the outcome that you forget why you're even doing it. Why are you so passionate about what you're doing? Why you feel so passionately that you'll be victorious in the situation. All of these heartbreaks, being stabbed in the back, in this kind of way, it's a 10, so it's over. It's over. You don't have to deal with that no more. You're healing. You are healing from these wounds of the past. There's no need to keep reliving the pain. You have the energy you need to move forward. From what you've learned in the past, or what you're leaving behind in the past, you're leaving all your pain and your hurt behind in the past because you're healing. And you move into a place of stability and where you're more grounded in your feelings and your feelings. You're more grounded in your feelings. You have more control over your feelings. Like we're the water bearer. We're the only element that I know of that controls two elements. We are air signs, but we are the water bearers. We don't control water. We're just known for having more control over our emotions than most other signs. Try to have a balance between what you're going after and what you're passionate after. Because it's like with these two, it's like conflict. It's like, or what, like balance between what you're doing and what you're passionate about, what you feel as though you have to do, and what you want to do. You're healing from heartbreak, healing from situations like situations that have failed in the past. You're healing from these situations where, you know, it could have been 3 people involved. Where outside influence has caused heartbreak in a situation. You're moving away from that. Or you're realizing how the things that you've been going after, even though you've been passionate about them, you need to create a balance, because you know this you're breaking somebody's heart, or this could be how you're feeling about someone. Feel as though somebody's breaking your heart, because it's like they're so focused on what they want that they can't see night. That they can't see. No. You're not getting snack. You know that already. That they can't see how much is affecting you, how much is affecting your children. What are you leaving behind? You're leaving behind, you know, you learned from your past. You learned from what you've already been through. Be more conscious and aware of other people's intentions. Don't just focus on the hope and the victory. Hope and the victory. See things in people for who they are and what they offer you. Someone could be offering love to you, or kind words. Someone who hurt you in the past, a situation that is over with, and you're healing from that situation because it left you very heartbroken. All right. There are new opportunities coming up for us. Things that we can take value in, things that are valuable to us, new opportunities. Some of us may be expecting children, are birthing new projects, financial ventures. People are seeing the value in you. You are seeing the value in the things that you are pursuing. And, you know, like I said, you're healing from your past, so you want to start over and probably maybe even rebuild your self-worth. You know, realize that you are valuable, and that, you know, and that your hope and that this victory that you know is there for you. You don't have to let the past or the things that have happened deter you from this victory. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So thank you so much for watching. If you would like a reading yourself, please hit me up at BreeLovelyTarot 888@gmail.com. Thank you very much. I love you, and I hope and wish the best for you. And yeah, until next time. See you later, air signs. Over and out.